guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video, and today I'm going to show you how you can set up lighting like this in the most effective and simplest way possible. Ready? So this right here is the key light. So this is one of the main lights to use when filming. So the key light is the primary source of artificial light when using a scene. So you can turn it off by flipping the switch like so. And as you can see, the brightness in the room increases and you can see my face much more clearer and it's way brighter. So the second light source we're going to be talking about is called the fill light. So as you can see right now, there's shadows across my face, but as I turn on the fill light, it reduces the contrast. So now less shadows are seen and it makes me appear more 3D. And as you can see, the fill light adds more depth to the scene when filming. So the final light source we're going to be talking about is the backlight. As you can see, it has these little flaps which are called barn doors. And what you do is just turn on these two switches, and this is normally placed behind the subject to help distinguish them from the background, and it also is used to add more depth as well. So on the back of the backlight there are two switches, one is red and one is black. The red one controls the power and the black one controls the mode. By turning them both on, the backlight appears. So this is used to power the backlight as there's a light source in the actual backlight and it helps turn it on. The second function of the backlight is called flaps, which are actually called barn doors, and they help control the light and how it appears on the scene. So if you close the back barn doors like that, you can see not much light appears. But if you open them wider, more light appears. And this is its whole function for backlight, and it helps distinguish, like I said, subjects and help them appear more defined in front of the camera.
So the second part of this video is going to be audio recording, since I did not have enough time to film. But the second technique we're going to be talking about is studio lighting. This includes stuff such as spotlighting, floods and gobos, and I'm going to talk about how it can help you in your filming and how you can use it to your full advantage. So the first technique I mentioned is called spotlighting. Spotlighting in film is when the light source focuses on one subject only and is used to draw attention to the subject from the audience so they know what they're paying attention to. It can add flair and importance to the character as well as in the scene, and allows the viewer to be captured in that moment and take the moment with full seriousness. Spotlighting is done by having light sources face one subject from directly opposite them going from directly above. It can add more focus onto the scene and causes the subject to stand out within that scene. An example of spotlighting is in the famous movie Shawshank Redemption, where the main character Andy breaks out of prison after 4 decades, and he's looking up to the sky where he's standing under the spotlight to emphasize the joy and freedom in this character in this scene. This is why spotlighting is one of the most effective techniques and setups, because it captures his emotions and it makes the audience feel what he's feeling, which is called empathy. So the second lighting technique is called floodlighting. A floodlight is a broad beamed high intensity artificial light and is used in outdoor sporting events. This makes it so it illuminates the field while an event is being played and is held during low light conditions. More focused floodlights are often used as a stage lighting instrument during live concerts and plays. An example of floodlighting is in the Netflix documentary Neymar, where it sees the floodlight focus on one player and it's focusing on Neymar's face to emphasize the importance of the character in the movie and it's how important he is in the scene. So the third and final lighting technique is called gobo lighting. A gobo is an object placed inside or in front of a light source to control the shape of the emitted light and also its shadow. The most famous example of gobo lighting in film is through the Batman trilogies, where the bat signal is focused in the air with gobo lighting to emphasize the importance of Batman and the importance of the character in the movie throughout. So the third light